guys, welcome back to my channel. This is HD Signatures. I'm a professional makeup artist here in Lagos, Nigeria. So guys, today's tutorial is going to be my first impression about a Nigeria cosmetic brand. It is called Royal Makeup. So I got a few of their products and I felt it would be nice of me to come on and show you guys, or to let you guys know my first impression about this brand. Like you guys already know, I've gone ahead to do one part of my face and I'm going to be showing you guys the other part of my face with this product. So without further ado, let's jump right into this tutorial. So guys, like I said, I got a few of their products and I'm going to be starting with their eyeshadow palettes. So this is how it comes. So guys, and the good thing about this eyeshadow is, like, the different shades of eyeshadow in this palette comes with its own name. So the first one is, this very one is Zara. We have Fai, we have Sati, we have Muna, we have Biba, we have Onome, we have Tore, we have Ose, we have Igor, we have Nene, we have Eme, we have Etim, we have Bumi, we have Ifi, we have Kosi, we have Oge. I think for you to be able to like keep up with the name of the eyeshadow palette, you might want to stick this somewhere around the cover so you don't get, so you don't misplace it, and that will help you to be able to know what each eyeshadow is called. This is what I saw on Dunebi's channel when she was using it on her clients or on herself. So this is their Royal Makeup Glammed Face collection. It is called the Princess series. So this is how it looks, guys. This is their powder palette and it is called Glammed Face collection. It comes in 7 shades and this is actually the shade that drew me to this brand. It's so dark and they all comes with their different name at the back of the palette. So whatever powder shade you're using, there's a name attached to it at the back of the palette, and it's so portable to handle. It's not too big. So I also got their Eyelicious matte liner. Guys, this eyeliner is big. Amazing. It's not even like, it's not mixing up with anything. If you guys notice, you see that my face is glowy around this side because I used this before my foundation, and guys, this really blew me away. The glow that came from this product, it's amazing. So I'm going to be trying this out on my shoulder so that you guys understand what I'm talking about. And I think this comes in 3 shades: light, dark, and medium. So this is like a medium size. It comes in 2 sizes. And I also got Glow Mist. So one is for dark skin, deep skin, and one is for light skin. So you want to shake it well before you spray it. Their setting spray, matte setting spray, stay on fleek. So this is like a bigger size, the biggest size that they have. It comes in 2, but this is the biggest size. So guys, I'm going to be showing you how I use this product on myself. So if you want to see this, let's just jump right into this tutorial. So guys, I already did my foundation, I did my highlighting, I didn't contour, I didn't use any creamy contour because I wanted to see the effect of this product on my face. So I'm just going to go back and blend out my under eye. So for my under eye, I used Maybelline Super Stay for my under eye, and for my foundation I used Zikel Cosmetics and Maybelline Super Stay. So I'm going to be using my powder puff, then I will dip it into one of the shades in the palette. So I'm taking Sassy Girl. Sassy Girl is light, is close to the concealer that I use, the foundation I use under my eyes. So I'm going to take that and press it under my eyes, under my eye rather. So I didn't want to use Sasha because like I said, this is the first impression about the product. So lighter shade is Crystal, that's this one here. So I use that to further set my under eye. After packing it, I dust off the excess. So I'm going to take that and use that to pronounce my contour, and I'll just slightly go around my skin and set that. So that's that, guy. Now I'm going to be going into the darker shade here, and I'll be using that. So I'm going to be using the darker shade, which is called Melanie. So I'm using the Melanie in my cheekbone area just to contour my cheek. Can you see how dark that is, guys? Can you see? A little goes a long way, so you have to be very, very careful when using this. A little goes a long way. So dark. So I'm going to carve out my jawline just to make it snatched. So what you want to do with this powder is to start light and build up as you go. So I'm going to add a little bit here. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my bigger powder brush, a larger powder brush, and I'm going to be going into Brownie, this, which is the shade here. This is closer to this, so I'm going to be using that to bronze up my face, just to give me that warm glow. Then I'll be going back to the brush to blend out any harsh line. So for my nose, I'm just going to be taking a tiny brush. This is what I'm using to blend out my eyeshadows. So I'm going to first of all go into Brownie and pick Goldie. So I'm going to go to the center of my nose, and I'll pick the Sassy Girl and the Crystal just to use that to emphasize the bridge of my nose. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, and I'll be right back. I brush to pick up the crystal powder, and I'll just slightly go over to where my contour is just to sharpen that out. And I'm also going to put a little bit under my eye to catch eyeshadow fallout and to also slim down my nose. This will further make your nose look a lot slimmer. And I'm going to be applying Fola. Can you see how that is applying, guys? The matte eyeshadow is so pigmented. And again, guys, for you to know a good eyeshadow, matte eyeshadow, is when you are blending it out. So I'm going to go into a smaller brush and I'm going to be applying So I'm using and this is right here. Like I said, guys, for you to know a good matte eyeshadow, it's when you're blending it out. Normally, an eyeshadow that is not pigmented and that doesn't really have good quality, when you're blending it out, instead of it blending out, it's going to be like shifting, and this is not shifting at all, guys. Can you see? It's not shifting. It's really blending out really nicely. So I'm going to go into back into Fola. Can you see how well that is blending out, guys? Can you see? Push to blend out. So it's time for me to cut my crease. Guys, I have to use this just to know which color I'm going to be applying next. So the next eyeshadow I'm going to be applying next is going to be Fire. So I'm using Fire, which is the second one. This Fire. So this is what I'm going to be applying on my lid. Then after this, I'm going to be going over to this yellow here. I'm going to be using the yellow at the outer corner of my eye. Then at the ending part of my eyes, I'll use the same Fola for that part. This Fire color is more like a light beige. So for me to blend, I'm going to blend both Fire and this yellow. I forgot to tell you what the yellow is called, guys. I'm sorry. So the yellow is called Amaka. Yeah. So I'm going to be blending Amaka, and Fire is the light beige and Amaka is the yellow. So I'm just going to be using my brush, the part I use in picking up the yellow, which is the Amaka, and the part I use in picking up the Fire. I'm going to interchange it while I'm blending them all together, like so. See, guys, so you just go back individually to pack on the color so the pigment shows a lot more. So that's how you blend. So I'm going to go back into Fola and I'll apply that at the outer part of my eye. Those are so pigmented, guys. So I'm going to pack a good amount of that Fola onto the outer corners of my eyes. Then I'm going to go back into it with Amaka, which is the yellow one. I'm going to use it to blend out the lines. So in that part, I'm going to be having like a deep orange. I'll go back with this brush. Guys, can you see how dark this is? So guys, for my cut crease area, I'm going to apply Zara. Zara is more like pressed glitter using this tiny brush. So first off, I'm going to go with my lash glue. So I'm going to pick Zara. It has this beautiful blue reflexes. I don't know if you guys can see how that liner is looking. So guys, for my under eyes, I'm just going to go, I'll just do what I have on my crease. I'm using Sati for my brow bone highlight. It's a beautiful gold shade. So I'm going to go ahead and dust off the powder. I also use that Sati for my cheek, this part here. So what I did was to spray the setting spray in my hand, at the back of my hand, and I dip my brush into it to pick up the Sati. So I'm going to dip my brush into MM. So the MM is what I use for my crease.
Look, baby. Look, baby. You be look, baby.
Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and do my lipstick and I'm going to be right back.